we started making names right away. And I loved it. I was robbing drug dealers, and taking their gold right off their neck. And the shit we did, who's going to call the police on you? A drug dealer?
I can identify with anything that was normal, to be honest with you. But I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Yeah.
99% of the time, you're going to disagree.
Just like the Donnie Brasco situation with Lefty.
Yeah, because the reason why, they figure it this way. You brought this guy around, he ratted on everybody, now he ratted on you. You might turn around and join him and rat on us, so we get rid of you. There's no connection between there and there, and they get rid of you.
What's good, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. Welcome to Chattin with Staxx. What's up? Eli, what's up? Tracy, how are you? Katrina Michio, how are you? I really appreciate all of you taking the time to check my show out. I got a lot of things. I've been traveling like crazy. I have tons of content. I've been putting it together. It's it's tedious how the quality, I want the quality to be there, Oh, you like the haircut? Shout out to my barber. So we're going to go over some of the cases that have been in the news lately. Things are really crazy out there in the world. So this guy got arrested in Iowa. He got arrested for murder. He killed his mother's murderer. So the other day, all right, it says, damn, there's so many crazy cases. Iowa man sentenced to 3 life terms for killing his family. Iowa mom, grandpa arrested after newborn baby left to die. So the case that I was talking about, I'm trying to find it. All right. It says, I don't think this is it. Son charged with murder after mother's death. But this one, so a man killed this guy's mother, and he went and killed the guy who killed his mother before the police can arrest the man who killed his mother. Insane. Thank you. I appreciate the compliments on the haircut. I have a lot of exclusive content I'm going to be dropping from the movie behind the scenes. I'm going to be sharing different pictures with you guys. And I have video, pictures. But the thing is, you can't take your phone onto the set. They don't want this type of footage out there. So I couldn't have the phone all night. You know what I'm saying? I was there for I think it was 12 hours. Shout out to Anthony Farrakano. Shout out to Eddie, Paulie, Anthony, James. Shout out to Twin. Shout out to Loomis. Shout out to Chad Marks. There's so many different people. I'm going to be dropping some major interviews I have lined up with some pretty big guests. So you guys aren't going to want to miss that. Now, let me check something real quick. I have an interview that I did with Eddie Portella, and I'm going to drop that right now. Yeah, the world is going crazy. It seems like when I was out on the road, like when I'm out on the road, you see people, all walks of life, all messed up, all across the country. It doesn't matter where you go. It's insane. All right, so I'm going to drop this interview that I did with Eddie, and I'll be back. Enjoy.
Stephen Rakes, and I also knew the guy that allegedly killed him, Bill Community. I was in a state prison, well, actually federal prison with him. He ran a money laundering scheme on loans. It was like almost like Phil Rizzuto in New York, the money store. And what happened was he ended up getting a lot of fraudulent loans, and he ended up getting 10 years by Judge Young. I met him in federal prison at Devon's. Very mild person, never knew he could hurt anybody, and he killed Stephen Rakes. Before Steve Rakes got killed, he called me up looking for a Mercedes-Benz for his daughter. And he goes, Ed, you work at the auto mall, I'd like to come and get a Mercedes. He never quite made it because he got poisoned at McDonald's by Bill Community over money. Bill killed him rather than pay him the $180,000. He poisoned his coffee. And everywhere you go, there's always an eye in the sky. Dunkin' Donuts, they were taping people, filming them. Everywhere you go, that's why Bill Community got caught. They saw him put the poison in his coffee. 2 hours later, he was found dead. He was supposed to testify on the Whitey Bulger case, but they didn't want to use him at the end. He was very good. He was very close to Stephen Davis. The reason why Stephen Rakes wanted to testify, because he said, hey, he came to my house with Stephen Fleming in Weeks with a gun and said, you're selling us this liquor store. And he goes, no, I put a lot of money into it. I put 60 grand in. Well, we're going to give you your 60,000 back. He goes, yeah, but this is my baby. This is my dream, me and my wife. And he was playing he had his little kid on his lap, and this is common knowledge. And Whitey said to him, too bad, your kid's gonna grow up no fun. And he pulled a gun out in front of the little toddler. That's why Stephen Rakes had a burning desire when Whitey got caught. Said, I'm going to crucify that guy because he threatened his kids and everything. Whitey was a treacherous guy. It's funny, it's ironic, he killed informants, but he was the biggest informant. Not right.
I hope you guys like that clip of the interview I did with Eddie Patella. Shout out to Eddie. Shout out to all them guys. I got a lot more coming, and I'm experiencing different things. You guys are going to see me on TV shows, a couple of movies. Hopefully everything works out like I want it to. I've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm not going to stop. I'm just getting started. But I have a lot of things to share with you guys. I don't even know where to begin. I was at Coleman, USP2, Florida, with Whitey in 2015. Yeah, he was a bad guy back in the day, but he was cool in the later days. So, what were you doing? What were you in prison for? And how long were you with Whitey for? If you don't mind me asking. Yeah, it is crazy, right? So, this is a funny one. I'm going to lighten up the mood a little bit. So, this guy goes to a Las Vegas city council meeting to complain about all the money he lost. Now, this is Crazy Stein. So obviously it's I don't believe it's real. If it was, it would be hilarious. But I'm gonna share with you guys now. I hope you guys like this one. lighten the mood a little bit.
We're anesthesiologists, surgeons.
I gotta shut this off for 1 second. All right, ready? This is pretty funny. You guys are gonna. All right.
Was a victim of that, and I lost a lot of money, and I'm facing a lot of issues right now. My wife's boyfriend recently got her pregnant, and I'm here for a church event speaking for. I'm a member of the Church of Scientology, and I don't normally drink, but I'm very vulnerable. I'm in a position now where I don't know what I'm going to do, because financially I'm going to have to take care of this baby potentially, because he's out on parole right now, and he has an upcoming case where he could be facing a long time in jail. I get entirely way too intoxicated. I go to the ATM, I use my credit card. They make it very accessible to be able to gamble with my credit card. You know this, Mayor Goodman. They make it absolutely incredibly accessible, Councilman, to be able to take all I have. And now I got to go back to Clearwater, Florida, and I have nothing. The vulnerability of the tourists that come here, like myself, you're preying on people like me. And then I end up meeting a nice Filipino girl. I take her back to my hotel room. Come to find out, I cost money for her service to come to my room.
Why you ask? You had your haircut? You're sad I got my haircut? It's not cut. It's just, I got trimmed, you know? Definitely not cut, it's still long. So I just get it trimmed on the side and the back, you know. That was hilarious, right? There's more. So how was you guys this week? How are things? Have you guys seen 6ix9ine, the people who beat up 6ix9ine? They got arrested. Of course they got arrested. They beat up a federal informant. Like, and he was kind of mocking the guys who beat him up, saying, I never knew we respected jumping people. I never knew we respected telling on people. Like, these people's reasonings are so out of whack. It's like really crazy. I was doing the project with Loomis. Yeah, my future truth. Project from the grave. Oh, that's cool as hell, man. I smuggled guns from Florida. 6 years in prison. Good friends with Whitey and Coleman. Yeah, I interviewed one of his cellmates. This kid I know. I interviewed one of his former cellmates, and he said he said you can tell that Whitey was a killer, but I can tell you this. A lot of people in Boston do not like Whitey Bulger. They do not. The Church of Scientology. I'm pretty sure that was kind of a joke, you know. The whole the guy there complaining about losing his money in Vegas. It's crazy. Yo, rest in peace to them people who lost their life in that shooting. That stuff really needs to stop. It's getting crazy out there. I don't even know. Like, what's this world coming to? I'm going to be having auditions soon for, shout out to Red. Go check out Red's content. I saw one of those old news articles about you, Red. You were saying, it was saying in the news article, I think you posted it, right? That you were like, everyone else was scared of the mob guys, but you weren't scared. Shout out to Chad Marks. Such a great guy. Rochester is it was a cool place. I can definitely tell the danger there. A lot of you gotta wait and see for the content. The content is gonna be dropping soon. I got some big things coming. Major things. Whitey was in the handicap cell in Coleman, USP2. A lot of people did not want to celly with Whitey. Bad nightmares he had. Oh, really? I did not know that. People didn't tell me that. I have a really interesting thing that's going to be dropping very soon, and you might be interested in it. Has to do with Whitey. You guys are going to love it. I hope. And I got some other things dropping. And some other stuff and some things and some stuff. But I appreciate everyone who's been along for the ride. You guys know I changed my life about 4.5 years ago. And it's been, hasn't all been smooth, but it's been worth it. They say the journey is what makes it worth it. And this journey has been worth it with all of you. And I appreciate everyone who's been sticking by me since day one. I will not disappoint you. This is not a real news shot. If you guys don't know, this is a shot from the movie, the new movie with Ben Affleck and Matt Damon are directing in Boston. So I was being interviewed by the fake news people in the movie. So this is a shot from the movie. We couldn't have cameras in there, so that was the problem. That's why I didn't get like overwhelming amount of footage. Otherwise, I would have. But you can't have cameras on the set. There was a lot of people running around, quiet on the set. And then the cameras would come in. They tell people to do things. It was just a lot of things going on. It was a lot of hours in the rain. It was everyone's soaking wet, but it was a lot of fun and it was worth it. And I wouldn't change the experience for anything. Here's a little shot from there. I got a couple more I can show you guys, I think. There's this one. Here's some from the set. This is where you pick up your the costumes, the props. The props. They call them the props. The cops had like their fake guns. They had all them cops in the video, in the pictures that I have on social media. Those are not cops. Those are not FBI agents. They're all actors. Actor. All of them. So just trying to let you guys understand. Here's another one. Here's one. So they had fake snow on the ground too. So it was real snow, but they put it by the buildings and then they spray with the little thing like this guy's doing right here. I have a picture of him spraying it. I don't know where the hell it went. It's like spraying the fake snow on the ground. I don't know where the picture went. But anyway, they put the snow like on the curb, to make it kind of look like real snow. For a few years. I haven't been on here for a few years. That's crazy. You must be watching someone else because I have not been on here for a few years. I'm going on my second year right now. This is or no, I'm going on my third right now. So the first year I did not get monetized. So at the end of the first year I got monetized. End of the second year I was monetized, and now I'm starting on the third year. And that's where I'm at. So I am going to be having kind of like a Staxx telethon type thing where I'm going to be playing a lot of my content being on the river. I remember that, Red. I remember when I was talking about my dad and stuff. I found you when you were talking about being on the river drunk. Yeah, probably. Well, if it's a video from any 2 years or yeah, when I was on the river drunk going down. Yeah. I'm gonna be telling a more intricate story about that. It was a wild time. And it was pretty crazy. Here's a picture of me and Eddie. I'm gonna have Eddie on. I'm gonna do features with Eddie and the Boston guys. Shout out to Paulie. Shout out to Anthony. Some of my guys up there. William Steele, how are you, man? How have you been? Shout out to William Steele. Go subscribe to his channel. He's on that show, Inmate to Roommate. If you guys don't know, it's hilarious. Then people told him he couldn't eat in the room and things. It was really funny. So there's a fishing derby, huh? Let me check this real quick. What's been going on out there with you guys? Teen who paralyzed woman in Houston robbery confesses over jail phone call. I grabbed her and slammed her, and she was paralyzed. And she says she made a video saying because this woman got like 75,000 for being hurt. So what happened was, rah, what's up, man? How are you? MYT, how are you? Same here, bro. Constant work. I've been so busy. I have not had time for anything. It's constant go. You guys will be seeing I'm going to be hitting a lot more states. I got whole lot planned, but content. I'm going to start dropping content tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. You guys will see some long interviews I have. Did you guys check out the interview I dropped today? I'll show you. With Blair from Syracuse. Shout out to Blair from Syracuse. Show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, let's see here. Edward, how are you? I want to mess around with Ramundi. He's badass. Ha ha ha. Born and raised, bro. Enjoyed watching you and Chad on Blood on the Razor Wire. Thank you, man. I really enjoyed meeting Chad. He's a great guy, and it's very rare to meet stand-up individuals nowadays, you know. But I definitely met a friend in Chad, 100%. Let's check out this interview I did with Blair.
It's your boy Blair from Syracuse, man. I'm chatting with Staxx, you heard. Tune in, check it out, man. My boy got some things out here that you should probably open your ears to. You heard. Hold on. I went to the corner store, literally the corner store 5 houses down from my crib. So I went to the corner store, go get me a Black and Mild. I'm walking back, put my money in my pocket and shit. So I get to the driveway because I lived in the back of the building. So I get to the driveway. Dude run up. I don't know who it was. Man run up, stab me from like just like this across my arm. Stab me in my shoulder right here. My lungs collapsed. Because when he stabbed me, I just passed out because my lung had collapsed on me. So I'm outside bleeding. She like, oh, what's taking him so long? You feel me? So she come outside. I'm sitting on the floor bleeding. She smacking me, talking about get up. I woke up. I'm like, yo, stop fucking hitting me. That shit hurt. I don't know why, but I'm like, yo, that shit hurt. And then I passed out. I woke up. I was in the hospital. Word.
Damn, how long?
Tried to sit up. I said, doctor came in. She's like, yo, listen, you ain't gonna be able to move. You ain't gonna be able to sit up. I ain't even look at my body. Then I look down. It's a fucking tube coming out the side of my rib because they had to put it in and inflate my my lungs back up because it wasn't inflating on its own. And this was in December. This just happened.
How long were you in the hospital for?
I was in the hospital for a month.
More to come. So Blair's going to school. He's trying to get his life together. Shout out to Blair. Here's a little behind the scenes at the movie shoot. I got you. I wasn't in St. Louis, man. Syracuse. Springfield, Mass in the house. So this is behind the scenes. You see them all pointing their guns? So the cops, see the cops walking. When the cops walk, they're going to get the hostage. Coming out with his hands up like this. He's got like a white shirt on with glasses, and he's got it up.
Yep. Yeah, it's so great.
All right, we got the fake news people over here.
Yeah, they had the.
All those cops are not cops. They're all actors. See all those cops right there pointing their guns? They're all actors. All of them. I got some more videos to show you guys. Let's see. Everyone's asking, oh, did you meet him? Did you meet Ben Affleck and Matt Damon? Come on, man. There's like 2,000 people there. You think, yeah, I was just hanging out. We were just, shooting shit. Spray water in the street. What are you talking about? Why do they always spray water in the street? Probably to make it look like shiny. I don't know. Like they use that white thing and spray it. But it was raining that night, man. The whole night. They didn't have to spray water. It was legitimate pouring. So I thought they were going to cancel it, but they kept going. So it was pretty cool. Thanks for all the behind the scenes footage from the movie. It's pretty cool. No problem, Everett. The streets are wet. The streets are wet because it was pouring, man. It was pouring the whole night. So here's a video during the day. Before the cameras got there. Well, before they set everything up. I'll show you guys. This is what it looks like before everything.
Exciting day, everybody. Wait till you see this. You're going to be so impressed. There's going to be a lot of excitement, a lot of energy. Stay tuned.
Shout out to Anthony.
Praise you.
If I was you, I'd be mad at me too.
I don't like saying
I'm at City Hall.
I wish I could have. You know?
What's
I don't
good,
like
everybody?
saying, I was in that situation. What could I have done better? I'm gonna do what
Stay tuned.
because
I got my
I'm
boy
gonna do what
Anthony
I could
with
have while I could have.
Oh, get real, man. Exciting day. We're gonna be hanging out with some really awesome people. Stay tuned.
Ron Perlman from Sunday Anarchy.
Oh my God.
A whole bunch of people. Stay tuned, people.
On the set of Ben Affleck and Matt Damon's new movie. Stay tuned.
I got some more for you. No sleep for me ever. It's like, where's Waldo?
Anthony with me. Hey, everybody.
It's gonna get real, man.
It's gonna be one exciting day. We're gonna be hanging out with some really awesome people.
It started
Ron
snowing.
Perlman from Sunday Anarchy.
Oh my God.
A whole bunch of people. Stay tuned, people.
Behind the scenes at their movie shoot. These are the equipment, the lighting. See the trucks. It's about to get real, people. We're at the film set. This is dope, man. This is gonna be so dope. They're gonna be filming a hostage scene. I don't know if it's getting delayed by the rain or what, but we'll see what happens. We got Boston guys right there with the fun. What's up, everybody? We're at the film set. There's gonna be a hostage situation at the City Hall. It's fucking gonna be sick, man. I told you guys. Told you I had something big coming. Stay.
Got some other ones. Hold on. Shout out to Vic Ferrari. My bad. Shout out to Vic Ferrari. I got a bunch of interviews I'm going to be dropping. I have a ton of interviews. You guys will see. With different actors and things like that. Shout out to Vincent Pastore from The Sopranos. Shout out to Stevie Bullets. Shout out to Jack O'Halloran. Shout out to Don McGuire. Jared Tillinghast. Shout out to Randy Marshall. Shout out to Derek Alinas. Shout out to, damn, I forget. So many names. So many damn names. Shout out to Ori Spado. Shout out to Robert Borelli. Shout out to Jay Dobbins. Shout out to everyone who's been with me from day one. Boston is incredible. I have a lot of different things coming featuring Boston. Some others featuring Rochester. You know, I got something dropping with Chad Marks. We were working the whole time I was there. So you guys will see what we've been up to. Things are about to get real. So if you guys like this type of content, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you could get my videos every time they drop. Till next time. Oh yeah. Stop being a bitch.